Hi, welcome back to another video. Well, today we're gonna talk about my injuries. So, my injuries is um. So I remember like a time and when I was little. I remember when I was. I think. Okay, so I think this was my first injury to begin with. So I remember one time when I was in Mexico, I ate with my family to like a restaurant. I don't know if it's fancy or not. Well, I just ate in a restaurant because I'm a human being and I eat. Well, anyways, um, so we were going back to our house or hotel. I don't know. I have bad memory because this was a very long time ago. I was like 5 years old. Well, anyways, like I was saying, um, so there was this lady that was selling some drinks like cocoa, like cocoa juice. Well, cocoa water. It was cocoa water, and cocoa water, and there are other like drinks too. I don't remember what type of drinks. I think like they were like watermelon. There were like a lot of drinks, and I didn't like coconut. But I'm like, hey, maybe I like it now. And I asked my mom, can I get coconut water? She said, yeah, go. I'll be in a second. I'm like, okay. So I was very excited to use it to like drink it, and my mom was following me, but I was just like so excited. So I was running to the lady, and like I tripped and fell, and I was crying top of my lungs, like a piece of my arm broke. Well, it's not broken, but like a piece of the skin broke, like it scratched very badly. It was bleeding everywhere, and then so like it scratched, and like some of the skin peeled off, and so it peeled off, and then my mom came after me like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. I mean, like, I was like, no, my arm's hurt. And she took me to a, oh my god, well, she took me to, I think I'm gonna disconnect. Okay, wait. Probably gonna get disconnected, but anyways. Okay. I'm gonna reset. Anyway, like I was saying, my mom quickly picked me up and put me in a nearby table, and then she told someone to get a napkin, I think. Well, she told someone to get something, which they did. I don't remember what it was, but it was something. And she put it in my arm, then she put a bandage on it, then she bought me the coconut water. And let me tell you, I did not like the coconut water, so I just got hurt for nothing. Why does it keep falling? Anyways, so I didn't like it, and I had a huge scar. I don't know how, but the skin came off again, but I didn't bleed. It's just the skin came off, and the skin came off. I didn't click anything. Wait, chat. Wait. Okay. So I didn't like So my skin fell off, and then I have a huge scar on my arm now. So this is another story about my knee. So I was in a park and I was playing with my sister, and then I tripped and fell. Again, I'm so clumsy, oh my god. And then it bleed again like the other one. And my dad quickly picked me up because he was nearby and saw me because I was screaming top of my lungs. And then he picked me up, and in that same park there was like a bathroom, and in the middle of the bathrooms, like, okay, one side was man and the other side was woman, and in the middle of them there's this thingy where you can drink water. So he took me there, and he told someone, I think it was my mom, to get like a napkin with water, which she did, and then well, she just had to get a napkin, and then she said, okay. She got a napkin, and he put the water from the fountain in there, and then cleaned my injury. And then he did that, and then we went home, and then he put a bandage there, and then it was not the same park, but in different parks, I always trip and fell, and then it always bleed, like in the same area too. And also the skin also came out for that one, but it's okay now. I still have the scar. So I have the scar like in I think I had a scar since 5 on my arm, and I still have it. And I still have the scar on my arm, and also on my feet. I mean, on my feet, on my knee, on my ankle. I think it's called. It's my knee. Okay, it's technically my knee. So my knee still have the thingy, but like, and my other knee, it happened at art class, I think. So in art class, I tripped and fell. I don't know how, I keep tripping. I don't know how. I'm just a clumsy person. Yeah. So I fell, and then the teacher told me to get up. So I did get up, and she didn't even help me out. She just told me to get up, and then one of the guys told me to put pressure on it for the blood. Well, I don't know. She just told me to do something, which I didn't. And when I did it, I don't know. She just told me to sit. And when we went to the bro, I'm lagging. When we went to the classroom, she told me to take a seat nearby, and I said okay. So I sat down, and then she just looked at the wound, and then she didn't even help. She was like, "Oh my God, you're in pain. Are you okay?" Like, she didn't even worry. She's like, just didn't even care. And she just called the nurse, and the nurse just gave me a bandage. And it's the same teacher. We were like knitting something. I don't know what we were doing. We were just like knitting something, and then like the needle got on my finger, and then she was acting like it was a whole trauma. Like, oh, I cut my finger off. Like, she was acting like my finger came off. I'm like, girl, you shouldn't have acted like that when I hurted my knee. Which, well, that teacher, she's still. Well, I don't know what's wrong with that teacher. Well, that's all the injuries I know, and yeah, I'm probably gonna do a Q&A. So in the comments, please tell me some questions, and I will answer them. Also, please don't ask any personal information, because I don't like anything that's what's it called? I don't like anything that's like personal. So don't ask like my age or how I look like. I'm gonna do face reveal, because I'm probably gonna do a face reveal in high school or when I feel comfortable. And yeah, so that's it all. Have a good day. Bye.